Now for our Money Monday segment, and this morning we're going to be taking a quick look at what's happening with the stock market as we normally do, but we're also going to be talking about where our nation is in terms of debt. And joining us now for that is President and CEO of Great Lakes Credit Union, David Seeger. Thanks so much for being here this morning, David. So, of course, we're going to take a look ahead of what we look at with our national debt, which we can see is climbing at the very moment we're looking at it. But we also take a look at what's happening with stocks, and we all know that when we're looking at what is going to happen right now with stocks and what's going to happen in the next few hours, we also look to the foreign markets because they are changing as we speak.
Exactly. In fact, Asia has closed about a couple hours ago. Okay. They're all down. Europe is currently down. And the futures for us, the Dow is down 30 already from the pre-market trading, and the Dow is down 350. Blame it on what hotspot you want to talk about. Ukraine, Gaza, you name it, it's creating some problems.
Lots of things going on in international news. So those are definitely things that are going to affect the international markets, I'm guessing. So let me get right to what we're looking at here, because these are some ominous numbers that we see on our screen right now. The national debt, we hear about it, talked about all the time, how we're spending $3 billion on this, $4 billion on that. We talk about it every day. We hear our politicians are spending money on this and that. Our 2-year anniversary is actually today, and this is actually the first topic that we talked about 2 years ago in our Money Monday segment. How are things looking right now as opposed to 2 years ago?
Exactly. Right now, the national debt is $17 trillion. That's what the T, trillion. 2 years ago, it was $15.8 trillion. So we're up 1.8 trillion just in 2 years. And to the tune of $22,000 a second. This segment is about 2 minutes long. We're going to be in more debt by $2.68 million.
So we buy a car every second.
You do, exactly, and then some. One thing to put in perspective, if you were to count every second as a dollar, $1 trillion, it would take, for 1 trillion seconds, it would take you 11,000 years to count up to. It's that big of a number. It's very huge.
So folks, we are spending a whole lot of money, and we're actually going to be talking about money once again in our segment that's coming up next in our next half hour. We're going to be talking about how to save while you're out traveling this summer. They're really easy tips, folks, so make sure you stay tuned for that. That's all new at 6:15. Thanks so much, David.
You bet.